Bernie said Hillary wasn't qualified. They took that a little sexist, just like, how could the Secretary of State, 103 countries that she visited, two-time senator,
right,
first lady, civil rights lawyer, not be qualified? She said to me that when Bernie said Hillary wasn't qualified, they took that a little sexist, just like, how could the Secretary of State, 103 countries that she visited, two-time senator,
right,
first lady, civil rights lawyer, not be qualified?
Harvey Weinstein, this man almost single-handedly kicked off the Me Too movement. And I don't mean from the standpoint of the women not involved in the process of getting this stuff out and getting the movement going per se. I'm just saying he became the poster boy for being the ultimate pervert. Harvey Weinstein, just to give you one example, to make my point. Thousands of these. One example. Major Democratic donor, huge Hillary Clinton supporter, and this is him calling Sanders sexist. One example. Harvey Weinstein tries to pressure a woman into sex. She doesn't agree to it. So he keeps her from leaving while he masturbates into a plant. He forces her to stand there while he got his business off into a plant. I remember that one because I thought, God, that's disgusting. It's disgusting on a few levels. A woman who is infinitely disgusted with you in this moment because she is probably gorgeous and you're disgusting. And yet, that level of disgust in no way stops you from getting off. I gotta be honest. If my wife is not into it, I'm not really into it. And I know people are different. But the ability to stand there with a woman that hates you and realize like something disgusting is taken here and you still get your biz off. Major Clinton donor and supporter and key supporter for a Democratic Party. Let's hear him again call Bernie Sanders sexist.
She said to me that when Bernie said Hillary wasn't qualified, they took that a little sexist, just like, how could the Secretary of State, 103 countries that she visited, two-time senator,
right,
first lady, civil rights lawyer, not be qualified? She said to me that
this pervert was a surrogate for Hillary Clinton. Why am I bringing this up? And I think I've done this story before, but I found the story to be utterly fantastic, especially with this video coming up. The relationship between Hillary Clinton and this pervert wasn't one-sided. It went both ways. A new book is coming out. And in that book, it makes the point that Clinton tried to stop the fact that this guy was a massive pervert and woman abuser from hitting the press. She tried to hold up the fact of that information getting out about this guy's crimes. Harvey Weinstein used his relationship with Hillary Clinton to try to kill his expose about the now disgraced movie producer. Essentially, the Clinton campaign reached out to try to stop and gum up the works in regards to getting the book published to show what Weinstein was doing. This surrogate support was not one-sided.
when Bernie said Hillary wasn't qualified, they took that a little sexist, just like, how could the Secretary of State, 103 countries that she visited, two-time senator,
right,
Let's deconstruct that just for one moment, and I'll end this video. Honestly, I did this video just to show this video because I thought that video was awesome. Harvey Weinstein, in this moment, as he sits, knows his sins. He's aware of his sins. Even if you don't, he does. He knows about the pressuring women into sex. He knows about the abuse. He knows about the masturbating into a plant. He knows his sins. And he sits here and he says, Bernie Sanders is sexist for all intents and purposes, despite knowing that he is an ultimate, from the standpoint of perverts, he is an apex pervert. Hillary Clinton who he is surrogating for, I don't know if that's the word, but you know my point, use sexism to attack opponents. In this case, Sanders. And the person that she uses for that is the greatest pervert potentially on the planet, or at the very least that we are aware of on planet Earth. Isn't that amazing? Let's take it one step further. Clinton, who was using sexism as a weapon, using this apex pervert to get money and to surrogate for her, was preventing information about the fact that this guy was an apex pervert from hitting the press, while simultaneously calling other people sexist. Did Clinton know that Harvey Weinstein was like this? Did she know? Clearly she did, to some degree. Otherwise, why would her campaign reach out to stop the fact that this guy was an apex pervert from hitting the press? I'll leave it here. Like, share, subscribe, and share Matt. They all knew. I strongly suspect they all knew. They knew he was an apex pervert. They knew that he was out there doing those things to women. They might not have knew all of it, but I suspect strongly that they knew some of it. You think she cared? Nope. He was giving me money for my campaign. He's out here surrogating for me, telling people that Bernie Sanders is sexist despite being an apex pervert. I suspect they knew. They didn't care. It's all a show. None of it's real. He is out here on television as a big shit good guy. This is all you know of him, right? Especially at this moment. Apex pervert. Supporting Clinton. And Clinton supporting him. Essentially using sexism as a weapon while simultaneously backing up the greatest pervert on the planet. Or again, as the greatest pervert that we are aware of. But yeah, entirely vote purely because she's a woman. Because she is totally going to be backing up other women in what she's doing. Like, share,